Hi, Facebook Live. Hello, hello. Oh, my dog has decided to join us again for another live. Hey, how's everyone doing today? I hope you are all having an amazing day. It has been a good day here in Central Oregon. I'm coming at you live, where it is pretty cold. I don't know. It's all right. I'm ready for winter to be over, though. I don't know how many of you guys have crazy storm things or crazy storm warnings going on, but there's a lot of it all across the US, so I know I'm not the only one. But if you are watching this live, go ahead and say hello when you jump on so I know that you're here. And if you're watching on replay, put hashtag replay and you can comment along because I love this to be interactive. I love for us to have a conversation. And if you are watching on replay or live, comment along and I'll come back and answer any of your questions you may have. I might even go on and do another live if there's a specific question that I can answer for you. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Val Nichols and I am a success coach for women, and I love to help women reach the next level in their life, their business, their love. So what I do is I help women really crush their fears, get to the bottom of their limiting beliefs, and just have an amazing life full of passion and purpose. So I have a really interesting story to share with you guys. For those of you who were on my live earlier, I don't know what happened. My internet crashed. I was talking about coffee, collaboration, and standing in your power. So I really want to talk about standing in your power. I'll start with a little story. I was having coffee today at a local coffee shop with a girl that I'm in an organization with, and we were just chatting and we were having a great time, and we were in the flow. You know when that happens when you're just super connected with someone and you're like-minded, and we both love pink and sparkly. As you can see, we both love pink and sparkly, and we both just love working with women. So we started just collaborating on these amazing ideas. We started connecting and really just, doing the deed, like doing the deal where you just get in the flow and you start just working. You don't even realize what time is going. And I looked out the window. We're in one of those coffee shops with like the big windows facing out toward the street. And I see this guy in this giant truck pulling into the space behind me, like parallel parking along the curb. And I was watching him because I just had, that feeling. You get that feeling that, I don't know. And as he's pulling in, I keep watching him because he's like this far away from my Lexus, like this far. And so I've got my eye on him as we're talking. I've got my eye out the window. I can kind of like see him. So what ends up happening is the inevitable. I see his truck getting really close to my car, and then boom, my car just bounces a little bit, right? And so I'm like, I'll be right back. That gentleman just hit my car. I'll be back. So I go out and he's in his truck and his wife's sitting in the passenger side seat, and I come out and I'm looking at my car and I'm like, dude, what? You just hit my car. You just hit my car. And he won't even roll down his window. Nothing. This is an older gentleman. I mean, I would have expected this from like a 19-year-old kid, right? But this is like a 60-something-year-old gentleman. So he should know better. I don't want to say has because I don't know what's going on in his life. And I'm like, roll down your window. Roll down your window. And he's just sitting there and I'm like, roll down your window. So I pull out my phone and then he rolls down his window. And I said, excuse me, sir, this is my car and you just hit it. And the normal person would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What happened? But instead, I was kind of like taken aback by the response that I got. He was like, well, is there any damage? And I said, no. Luckily, we have this huge hitch because for those of you who know, we do travel sauna campers. So we have this huge hitch on the back of our Lexus SUV. So nothing happened, but I just said, excuse me, sir, I would appreciate it if you were just respectful of my property. And he just got really gruff with me and started, making all these excuses, saying, I'm just trying to back my car up, yada, yada. And I said, well, there's like 10 feet behind you. Do you need me to do it? I can parallel park like nobody's business, you guys. But so, I could have easily in that moment, I could have easily, as a matter of fact, the Val of the past would have backed down and cowered when I was opposed, like when I was, when he just was very like negative and gruff and was trying to just, not even take my answer or even admit that what he did was wrong. So I didn't back down. I said, sir, this is my property. That vehicle is my car. I would appreciate it if you were just respectful and if you treated me with the respect that I deserve. And he still just gave me a gruffy answer. But here's what I did. I stood in my power. I did not allow his grumpiness to sway me. I did not allow his inability to see my side to get me upset. I didn't come at him all hot. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I didn't threaten. I didn't revert. I just remained in my power. And you guys, I don't know if you know how beautiful that is, but there are so many women out there who are afraid of remaining in their power. You guys, it breaks my heart. This is the woman who will be opposed. Maybe it's a boyfriend. Maybe it's a relationship in her life that isn't working out anymore. And it doesn't necessarily mean that he's a bad person or you're a bad person, that you did something wrong. The contract has just changed. What worked for you 6 years ago when you guys got together, when you were meek and you were that type of woman who would back down from confrontation, when you were that type of woman who was so afraid of upsetting someone and you were stuck in that cycle of people pleasing where you would put everyone else's needs before your own. And now that you've moved beyond that and you've moved into a space where you have a little bit of confidence and you're willing to say, yes, I love you, but I love myself more. And I need to honor my feelings. And I need to honor the space that we have between us where we just aren't walking on the same path anymore. There are women who are settling in their jobs. And believe me, I was that person. I was working in a corporate job where I was extremely successful. I got high commissions. I was helping people in their life. I was, reaching goals that had never been reached before. And I dishonored the fact that I would come home every single night and I would feel empty and unfulfilled. And at times I would just wonder, I would come home and just feel so just like there was this hole in me that just needed to be filled. And I would think, what is wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Because here I have this job that on paper, any woman my age would just die for. Look how hard I worked to get here. And now that I'm here, I don't know what's next. Remain in your power. Honor yourself. Honor the fact that you need to get so firmly planted in who you are and what your passions are and what your purpose is here on earth before you can ever bloom and grow and expand. You need to get so clear on your why that you are able to remain firm and stand firm in your truth and your power. Because when those people come who are going to judge you, when your family doesn't understand why you're choosing this path, when people on Facebook heckle you or send you messages because they think you're a little too much. Or maybe if you're like me, you've been told you're a little much. Maybe you just need to crank down your intensity. Remain in your power. Know this. Know that you are fearlessly and wonderfully made. And those words that they're speaking are not the truth. You know the truth deep within your heart. If you just stop in one moment and get centered and really just tap into your intuition and your spirit and just know. Be still and know that there's a purpose in you that is so much greater. There's a purpose in you that is so much bigger than anything you can ever imagine. And I know that you know that. I know that you have that spark inside of you. You can feel it. You can feel that you are on the edge of something so beautiful and so extraordinary. That if you can just get past these couple of blocks that are holding you back, if you can just figure out what your next step is, how to get there, and how to actually do it, then you can be freaking unstoppable. You would move mountains. You would make such a huge impact in this world that you will leave a legacy behind you where even when you're gone, your children and people who come after you will know that you were there because you made such a huge impact in this world, and I know that you crave that. So I encourage you today, remain in your power. Don't let people allow you to back down. Don't allow the bullies and the naysayers and the haters on social media, don't allow them to penetrate into this amazing thing that you have. Because until you are able to believe in yourself so firmly that nothing can make you sway, you are called to be a light on the hill. You have been called. You have a connection and a purpose and a dream and desires that are placed in your heart uniquely. You have been created for so much more if you are settling and if you are not remaining in your power. Hi, Michelle. I love you, girl. So sisters and brothers, if you're watching, remain in your power. Stand true to who you are. Know that you are created for so many amazing things. I believe in you. And I hope you have an amazing day. And I will see you soon. Bye.